The intellectual center is useful within its orbit. The serious thing is to want to take it out of its field of gravitation. The great realities of the spirit can only be experienced with the conscience. One cannot investigate the transcendental truths of being based on pure reasoning. The organism of this three-brained biped mistakenly called man is a machine, precious with 5 marvelous psychophysiological centers. These centers are intellect, emotion, movement, instinct, and sex. The order of these 5 centers is as follows. Intellect has its center of gravity in the brain. Emotions reside in the solar plexus. Movement is located in the upper spine. Instinct in the lower back, and sex obviously originates in the sexual organs. Stay until the end of the video, because after seeing the functionalism and the speed of the centers, you will discover how to stop being a machine. The intellectual center we discovered at the beginning of the video. Now it is time to discover the movement. We need to discover ourselves and understand in depth all our habits. We must not allow our life to continue to develop mechanically. They belong to the activities of the movement center, such as living, acting, dressing, walking, etc. Sports also belong to the center of movement. When the mind interferes in this center, it obstructs and damages because it is very slow, and the center of movement is very fast. The emotional center. The human being spends his sexual energies clumsily with the abuse of violent emotions, cinema, television, soccer games, etc. We must learn to dominate our emotions. It is necessary to save our sexual energies. The instinctive center. There are various instincts, the instinct of conservation and the sexual instinct, etc. There are also many perversions of instinct. In the depths of every human being, there are brutal, instinctive, subhuman forces which paralyze the true spirit of love and charity. These demonic forces must first be understood and then subdued and eliminated. They are bestial forces, criminal instincts, lust, cowardice, fear, sexual sadism, sexual bestiality, etc. We need to study and deeply understand these subhuman forces before we can dissolve and eliminate them. Sex. Sex is the 5th power of the human being. It can liberate or enslave man. No one can become whole. No one can realize himself in depth without sexual force. Each of these 5 psychophysiological centers of the machine has clearly defined specific functions, and it has been proved that they differ in speed, contrary to what some pseudo-occultists and pseudo-esoterists believe. The thinking center is not extraordinarily fast. In fact, the motor and instinctive centers are 30,000 times faster. It is said that the emotional center is even faster than the centers of movement and instinct, approximately 30,000 times faster. The dualism of the mind with the incessant battle of the antitheses that divide thought, the pleasant and unpleasant emotions, the instinctive sensations of pleasure and pain, sexual attraction and repugnance, etc., indicate dualism in the specific functions of each center. There is no doubt that each of the 5 centers is positive and negative at the same time. The machine man is the most unhappy beast that exists in this vale of tears, but he has the pretension and even the insolence to call himself king of nature. The ancient golden maxim, "Nosce te ipsum," know thyself, inscribed on the unconquered walls of the Temple of Delphi in ancient Greece, highlights the importance of self-knowledge. Yet many individuals are full of misconceptions about themselves and refuse to recognize their own mechanical nature. The human machine, like any other machine, moves under the impulses of the subtle forces of nature. Cosmic radiations in the first place, and the pluralized self in the second place, are the secret agents that move us. It is regrettable to continue as automatic puppets, miserable mortals, machine men. It is urgent to become real men, but how can we achieve it? We are a puppet of flesh and blood controlled by a legion of subtle energetic entities, and as a whole constitute that which is called ego, pluralized ego. The Christian gospel qualifies all these entities as demons, and their true name is legion. If we say that the self is a legion that controls the human machine, we are not exaggerating, as long as we do not have the courage to eliminate each of them through thorough understanding and in successive order. One of those metaphysical entities that together constitute what is called ego. The poor intellectual animal will remain a machine. It will not be able to change, it will not be able to acquire the true individual being and become a legitimate man. Leave a like if you liked it, and leave a comment. I already subscribed. Thanks for watching the video.